Good morning. It's the 3rd of August 2023 and we're going to go over my trade plan for today. On my screen at the moment is the MES or the ES chart and we're currently looking at the daily time frame. As you can see, yesterday we had this nice big down candle selling through. We went through both the 8 moving average and the 20 moving average and we came back up, and today we retested the 20 moving average and we're currently breaking down from there. So I have a few good levels based on that on the hourly. So we can say we are now officially in a daily downtrend as we've broken this area here. We pull back and we've broken that yesterday's low as well. So we're trending down on the daily. Potentially we've got this area as a bounce area possibly, and we've also got this 50 moving average which will be trailing up and which will also coincide with that area there as well. So our areas we're watching, which are now down on the hourly, is going to be the 44.40 area to 44.30, this area here. If we break down, and obviously we've got this was our ceiling, now it's the floor, which is around 4500 area, 45, just below 4500. So let's go down into the hourly, and I'm currently in a trade. The trade I'm in at the moment is this area here. I got in on that level, which is a level I drew up yesterday based on that pivot there and the tops of that candle. And I'm currently short. My average price is right on the VWAP as well, which I'll go into the 5 minute second. But let's take a look at the levels I want to watch for today. I changed my chart a little bit, my levels. So now we've got the solid yellow lines. These are the major hourly levels, and the dashed yellow lines are the less major, I would say higher risk hourly levels. And obviously the solid yellow lines will be the daily levels as well. So it just makes it a bit easier for me to see when I'm looking at the 5 minute what type of level I'm coming into. So we've got a good bounce area 4500, and I think this area, let's go into my pencil, so this area here will be a good bounce area, but we have got a major area. 4500 also is a psychological number as well, 4500, but we've also got, if I scroll out a bit, here we go. So we've got this little double bottom. I'm just trying to get it to fit on the screen better. So we've got this double bottom area here, which is 45. We've gone through that, and that was what created this level. And
here is your reminder.
Scroll out a bit further, going back a bit now. Here we go, so that's what I'm looking for. So we've got the tops, basically this area here, which is the 4500, 4493 area as an area of support. So we could see a nice bounce off of that area. So my higher probability play today is the 4500 area to 4493. So I'll be watching for a bounce of that area. And for a higher risk bounce, 4500, I've got it as high risk, it's psychological. We may show weakness and break straight through that, but really this is the area I really want to watch, 4493, 4495 area. So what we could see actually is possibly we may get some selling coming down, followed by a bottom tail like that on the hourly, or maybe on the 30 minute. So maybe that could be an entry down there. Let's go back to yellow. This could be an entry down here, and maybe we can add back on the 4500 for a possible move in this direction like that. But that's an idea for today. A higher risk rejection is the rejection I've already taken in the just turning around a bit now. This area here, 45 28, 45 30. And we've got 45-40 area, 45-37, 45-38 area as another high risk rejection. but a higher probability rejection will be this area 4553, which is this solid yellow line. So that's an area I'll be watching for another rejection. And also we've got this zone. This used to be a demand zone, now it's a supply zone. I need to change that to red, just to remind me. One second, here we go. So that's now a supply zone, and that's a potential rejection area as well. So the rejection area up here would be 40, 45, 45, basically the area we was watching yesterday. And that's it really. If we see weakness, 44.93, 4500 as a potential bounce, and if we see strength, then a rejection up here at 45.40, 45.50 area. So, okay, so I'm looking at SPY. Let's go into the hourly on SPY. So similar levels as ES. So we've got this nice rejection area at 45.51.50. So this is a potential area to watch. And then zooming out a bit more, we've got this area down here as a potential bounce area at 448.30. So these are probably the areas I'll be watching for the higher probability trades. And then higher risk trades, we've got this now, it's just as per the ES we looked at, that is now a supply zone. This is now a supply zone. I like to change colours because it just gives me a bit of visualization. And so we've got these supply zones here, so possibly where I would say about there. Let's change that to a dotted line. So around 450 to 450.50 is a potential higher risk rejection. If I had to find a better spot, I would probably say it has to be at the top of that pivot. Yeah, 450.80 to 451, and then a higher risk bounce. In fact, we're already coming into this area now. So hang on, that needs to go there because that's, and then a higher risk bounce. So this is me doing my levels live. Would be 447, I'd say, the possible bounce area. That's a higher risk. In fact, I would probably say that at level 446 would be a higher risk bounce. But I think if we do break down through here, we're going to be in free fall until we hit this major area, which is that point there. Quick look at Qs. Obviously, I'm keeping an eye on my trade as well, because I saw there must have been some news that dropped a few minutes ago, because we saw it pushed up quite a bit, but it's pulled right back down now, so it's still doing very well. Qs, the levels are already there as per those levels. So we've got 378 as a rejection area, that's an area of convergence. 374.32 as a higher risk rejection. In fact, we've already gone through it today, so I probably would give it the top of that area. So 375, I've changed that level, and 370 as a potential bounce area. We've got this entire area, which should actually be supply now, should actually be demand. And then we've got 363.75. So these are the potential areas we're watching on Qs, and Nasdaq while we're here should be very similar to Qs, not much different. So we've got this nice defined area here. What's that? That's 15,533, and then possibly that bit, that area there. So that works out just right there, and 15,488 as possible rejection areas, and for a bounce I would say about there. Potential bounce area there. Oh, look at that, I was only looking over here, but you can already see it's already bounced there once. Higher risk bounce at 15,345, and then a higher probability bounce would have to be probably around this area here, 15,113, and obviously we've got the psychological number of 15,000 to watch for as well. And that's it, that's the NQs. So I'll be predominantly trading MES, and so this is what I'll be keeping an eye on today. Hopefully you have a good day, and I will speak to some of you shortly. Take care.